Friday night, people filled parks and marched through Portland's streets, protesting the decision by the United States Supreme Court to overturn Roe v. Wade.
It's a dark time for women's health care and women's rights.
I was born after Roe v. Wade, and I never imagined that this is something I would ever have to encounter in my lifetime.
The ruling ending the nearly 50-year precedent that guaranteed a constitutional right to an abortion.
Today, women and trans people are less free than they were yesterday. And if they're less free, then we all are less free, including those of us who have male bodies.
I'm still young, and I don't want this to be my future, that I'm having these bans put on my body.
With signs and speeches, demonstrators like Aurora Moore vowed to fight back.
My mother worked for Planned Parenthood the whole time I was growing up. I volunteered for multiple different organizations that have tried to protect reproductive rights. And I've heard the stories from women who lived before Roe. And I've heard about the back alley abortions. I've heard about the people who died. I've heard about the people whose lives were irreconcilably changed because they didn't have the right to protect their own bodies and make decisions about a very personal healthcare choice.
Amid the outcry, anti-abortion advocates in Oregon say the ruling by the court's conservative majority is a victory.
This day, it's an incredible day, and we weren't sure that it would ever happen. We have the ability to have those discussions, to debate those policies within our own states, with our own legislatures.
Although Oregon and Washington have protections in place for abortion access, many worry for pregnant people in other states.
I'm concerned about unsafe abortions and people crossing the border trying to get stuff done.
There are people right now who are pregnant who don't even know it and don't even realize that they're being affected by this. They have no idea.
It's important to be here to show that all of these people are not willing to just take this in stride and say this is our new reality, that we're going to continue showing up, we're going to continue fighting.
In Portland, Alma McCarty, KGW News.
That protest was peaceful, but later in the evening, our photographer on the scene saw a small group in the crowd breaking windows on the corner of 5th and Yamhill, along with graffiti at the new courthouse in downtown Portland. And just minutes ago, we also saw a large crowd gather between 150 to 200 people across from the federal courthouse. We reached out to Portland police and we're waiting to see if any arrests have been made.